So guys, welcome to my another video. In this video I am going to explain about the techniques of internal analysis, and I'm going to explanations about the value chain analysis. Now let's discuss about the techniques of internal analysis. There are various techniques of the internal analysis. Some of them are value chain analysis and cost efficiency analysis and comparative analysis, financial analysis, and product feature analysis, and last one is fund flow analysis. And now let's talk about the value chain analysis. Value chain analysis is developed by the Michael Porter's that divided the activities into the primary and supporting activities. And value chain analysis is the tools and techniques that study that how the company's each activities that added to the product and service is known as value chain analysis. And value chain analysis helps to identify the strengths and weakness of the operations and show how the competitive advantage is created. And value chain analysis is categorized into mainly two activities. They are primary activities and secondary activities. Now let's talk about the primary activities. Primary activities are those activities that includes um, for the preparations of the product or creation of the product and distribution of the product and the sales after service are known as the primary activities. There were various component in the primary activities. For example, inbound logistic. According to inbound logistic means the receiving, storing, and handling of the raw materials is known as inbound logistic. And the second one is operations. Operations means converting the input provided by the inbound logistic into the final product is known as operations. And the third one is outbound logistic. And outbound logistic means uh, um, outbound logistic means distributions of the product to the customers is known as outbound logistic. And fourth one is marketing and sales. Marketing and sales means promotions of the product is known as marketing and sales. And the last one is service. Service means maintaining the service of the product or goods is known as service. Now let's talk about the secondary activities. Secondary activities, sorry, it's not secondary activities, it is supporting activities. Supporting activities are those activities that helps the primary activities for the operations is known as supporting activities. And supporting activities also include the various component. For example, organization infrastructures includes the overall management, planning, and financing, legal, and organization structure it includes. And the second one is human resource management, which is known as recruitment of the employee, training, development, and motivate of the employee it includes. And the uh, third one is technological development. Technological development means innovations, IT systems, and research and development. And last one is procurements means purchasing of the raw materials, machinery, and the service needed for the operations are the procurement. Now let's talk about the process and procedures of the value chain analysis. The first steps is to identify the activities. That means we have to identify the which activities are primary activities and which activities are supporting activities. This is the first steps of the value chain analysis. Second step is to allocation of the cost. Allocation of the cost means distribution of the cost according to the primary activities and the supporting activities. And the third one is identifications of the activities that differentiate the firm. Means we have to identify the activities of the competitors is also competitors activities we have to calculate and evaluate, or we are going to identify which is the third step of the value chain analysis. And the last one is evaluate the value chain. This is the after completing the above step, the last step is to evaluate the value chain. Means we are going to create the value chain analysis. This is the final step of the value chain analysis. Hope you like this video. Thank you. Peace.